Hello students, I am Priyanka Chaudhary from RBNB College, Srirampur. We are going to study 11 Science Physics chapter number 2 Mathematical Methods. So in last lecture we have studied the vector product. In multiplication of vectors, when we multiply any two vectors, we get a product of that vector. So in multiplication of vectors, there are two types. First is scalar product and second is vector product. So we are going to study about the vector product and its characteristics. Now what is the definition of vector product or formula for vector product? So P bar cross Q bar. So this vector product is also called as cross product, and vector product is denoted by this cross sign. So if P bar and Q bar are two vectors, then their vector product is P bar cross Q bar is equal to PQ, that is product of magnitudes of two vectors multiplied by sine of the angle between two vectors, that is sine theta. So P bar cross Q bar equal to PQ sine theta. This is the vector product of any two vectors. Now in this lecture we are going to study the characteristics of vector product. So there are different characteristics of vector product, out of which we have studied the three characteristics of vector product. That is, first characteristics was vector product obeys commutative law. Vector product does not obeys commutative law of multiplication. Second characteristics, vector product obeys distributive law of multiplication. Then we have studied that the third characteristic, vector product have three different special cases. That means if the angle theta is 0 degree, that is two vectors are parallel to each other. Theta is equal to 180 degree, that is two vectors are anti-parallel to each other, and theta is equal to 90 degree, that is two vectors are perpendicular to each other. Now we are going to study the next characteristics of vector product. So the fourth characteristics of vector product is, if vector P bar is equal to vector Q bar, then we can write here P bar cross Q bar, that is vector product of these two vectors is equal to P bar cross P bar, which is equal to Q bar cross Q bar, and it is 0. So from this we can write here, therefore unit vectors I cap cross I cap is equal to J cap cross J cap, which is equal to K cap cross K cap, and it is equal to 0. So this is the fourth characteristics of a vector product. Now we will find the formula for vector product. That means how to find the vector product of any two vectors. So this is nothing but the fifth characteristics of vector product. So here let we assume the two vectors are, let vector p bar is equal to px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap. So these are vector p bar. Similarly, we can write vector q bar is equal to qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. So now we will find the vector product of these two vectors. So therefore p bar cross q bar is equal to px I cap plus py j cap plus pz k cap cross. Now we will write the vector q bar. Qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. Now we have to find the vector product of these two vectors. So now we will simplify this equation. So first we will separate these terms for finding the vector product. So it is equal to px I cap cross this bracket, that is q bar. So qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. So we have finding px I cap cross q bar plus the second term is py j cap. So py j cap cross vector q bar, that is qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap plus, now the third term is pz k cap. So plus pz k cap cross qx I cap plus qy j cap plus qz k cap. Now we have to simplify this vector product. So we are taking the cross product of bracket, each term of the bracket with this px I cap, py j cap, pz k cap. So we will simplify it. So therefore p bar cross q bar is equal to px qx I cap cross I cap. So in this way we will simplify here. So px qx I cap cross I cap plus the next term is px qy I cap cross j cap. So plus px qy I cap cross j cap. Then the third term is px qz I cap cross k cap. So plus px qz I cap cross k cap. Now similarly we will find for py j cap with this bracket. So first term is py qx. So here we will write plus py qx in bracket j cap cross I cap plus the second term is py qy in bracket j cap cross j cap plus third term is py qz in bracket j cap cross k cap, then plus the third bracket, that is pz k cap cross this bracket, pz qx k cap cross I cap. So here pz qx k cap cross I cap plus pz qy k cap cross j cap, then the last term is pz qz k cap cross k cap. So we have solved these brackets. Now we know that we have studied in characteristics of vector product that the vectors I cross I is equal to j cross j, which is equal to k cross k, and it is equal to 0. Similarly, we have studied that vectors I cap cross j cap is equal to k cap, then j cap cross k cap is equal to I cap, and k cap cross I cap is equal to j cap. Similarly, if we interchange this order, we get the minus of the third vector. That is, if we change the direction, then we can write this j cap cross I cap is minus k cap, k cap cross j cap is equal to minus I cap, and I cap cross k cap is equal to minus j cap. So now by using these values in this equation, we can simplify the equation. So therefore we can write p bar cross q bar is equal to I cap cross I cap 0. So first term is 0. Plus in second term I cap cross j cap. So it is a k cap. So we can write here px qy k cap. Px qy k cap. Then I cap cross k cap is minus j cap. So here what we can write? Minus px qz j cap. J cap cross I is minus k. So this term is minus py qx j. Then j cap cross j cap is 0. so plus 0. Then next term is j cross k is I, so what we can write here, plus py qz I cap. Then k cap cross I cap is j, so here what we can write, plus pz qx j. Then k cross j is minus I, so here minus pz qy I cap, and k cross k is 0, so we get plus 0. So now in this step we can take common as vector I, j, k, and then we can simplify this equation and find out the formula to determine a vector product. So now we will simplify here. So p bar cross q bar is equal to, we have to simplify by taking vector I, j, k common. So if we take a vector I common, then remaining term in the bracket are py qz minus pz qy. So we can write here that terms. So py qz minus pz qy into I cap, plus now we have to write down the j cap as a common vector. So for finding j cap as a common vector, we can write here, so px qz, this py qx, so we can write in the bracket as px qz plus py qx. So px qz and pz qx, so we can write here in bracket pz qx minus px qz into j cap, plus for k cap we can write px qy minus py qx. So plus px qy minus py qx into k cap. So now these three we can write as a determinant form. So this can be written, in determinant form as, so we can write here in determinant form, so p bar cross q bar is equal to I, j, k, then px, py, pz, qx, qy, qz. So this is the determinant of a vector product p bar cross q bar. So by finding this determinant, we can find the product of two vectors, that is vector p bar and vector q bar. So this is the fifth characteristics of vector product. Now we will study the next 6 characteristics of vector product. So the 6 characteristics of vector product is the magnitude of cross product So the magnitude of cross product is numerically equal to the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides represents the two vectors. So this is the 6th characteristics of vector product. The magnitude of cross product is numerically equal to the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides represents the two vectors. So now we have to prove that the area of parallelogram is equal to the magnitude of cross product. So for that we will draw a parallelogram. Suppose this is a one parallelogram. This is point O of a parallelogram. This is vector OA. This is vector OB. And this point is to be C. Now this vector OA is nothing but vector P bar, vector OB is vector Q bar. The angle between two vectors is theta. Now drop a perpendicular from point B on vector OA. Suppose this point is OD. Now this BD is nothing but this is the height of parallelogram, that is H. So now from this figure what we can write? So from figure vector OA bar is P bar, then vector OB bar is Q bar, then BD is the height of parallelogram. So BD is nothing but it is the height of parallelogram. BD is height of parallelogram. Now we have to find the area of this parallelogram. So the formula for finding area is nothing but area of parallelogram is given by base into height. base is nothing but OA and height is BD. So we can write here OA into BD. But from this figure we can find the sine theta. So from figure, if we have find sine of theta, then sine theta is equal to, we can find BD upon OB. This is a 90 degree. So BD divided by OB. So what we can write here, BD is OB sine theta. So we can substitute here instead of BD, OB sine theta. So we can write area of parallelogram, which is equal to it is equal to OA into OB sine theta. Now we have the values of OA and OB. So we can substitute here these values. So is it equal to PQ sine of theta. So we can write this PQ sine of theta is nothing but P bar cross Q bar. So which is equal to magnitude of cross product. So we can prove that the area of parallelogram is equal to the magnitude of cross product. So this is the sixth characteristics of vector product. Now we will solve one example to find the vector product of two vectors. So example, find the vector product of P bar is equal to 2I plus 3J plus 4K and Q bar equal to I plus 2J plus 3K. Now we have to find the vector product of these two vectors. So by using the formula, what we can write here, P bar cross Q bar is equal to determinant I J K Px 2 Py 3 Pz 4 Qx 1 Qy 2 Qz 3. Now we have to solve this determinant. So it is equal to I in bracket 3 into 3 is 9 minus 4 into 2 is 8 minus j cap in bracket 3 into 2 is 6 minus 4 into 1 4 plus k cap in bracket 2 multiplied by 2, 4 minus 3 into 1, 3. So now by simplifying this equation, p bar cross q bar is equal to 9 minus 8 is 1, that is I cap. 6 minus 4 is 2, so minus 2 j cap. 4 minus 3 is 1, so plus k cap. So this gives us a vector product of two vectors, and we have to remember that the vector product of any two vector is always a vector. So this is about the vector product and the characteristics of vector product. So thank you very much.